Well, as we approach 1 million kids ages 5 to 11 vaccinated, not every parent is on board with their kids getting the shot.
That's right, and that especially becomes a challenge among those parents that are co-parenting. So with us today, Randy Kessler, who's been a family attorney now for more than 30 years. He's also the author of multiple books on handling divorce. Randy, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so parenting is tough whether or not you're in a pandemic. So what happens when two parents who are either divorced or maybe separated disagree about whether or not to get their child vaccinated?
So that's the issue, right? When you're married, you both have the right to make all decisions. You could go take the child despite what the other parent wants. When you're divorced, you got to read the fine print. And unfortunately, most fine print doesn't cover COVID because when people got divorced years ago, there was no COVID, there was no vaccine. So what you have to do is you look to who has the right to make medical decisions. And if you're not that person and you oppose it, you got to run and file something and hope the judge is on your side and agrees with your position. It's a tough issue.
So this is something that is settled in a divorce settlement?
Yes, in divorce cases, or if you're not married and you have a custody agreement or case, the court will decide, or the parties agree, who gets to make decisions on important things like education, medical. And here we're talking about medical decisions. The parent that has the right to make medical decisions gets to decide whether the child is vaccinated or not. If the other side disagrees, you file an emergency motion and you hope that that judge, in your case, agrees with you, because some judges will think it is important and it is an emergency to get vaccinated. Some may not. There's just no law. You got to hope you got the judge that's feeling the way you feel.
So, Randy, what you're saying is there's no legal precedent because COVID and the pandemic, we're maybe 2 years in now. Are you seeing a lot of these cases in court?
All day long. In fact, we had a roundtable with a bunch of judges a few nights ago, and the feelings were all over the map. Some judges said, if it comes before me, I'm going to make sure I save that child's life and make sure they get vaccinated. And other judges would say, I feel the same way, but I have to defer to the parents' right to make a decision about their children. There's just no real good guidance, so we're getting case-by-case analysis, and it's all anecdotal. This judge did that, this judge did this. We don't have any black-letter law, and we don't have any appellate decisions really to look at yet. They'll come. They'll happen.
There have been, though, of course, lawsuits across the country regarding this. Has there been a pattern one way or another thus far?
It seems the pattern, it seems most judges agree that it's better to protect children, and you err on the side of caution because most of the science is on the side of getting the vaccine. But again, judges are individuals. They carry their own baggage, their own common sense, and they may have history or experience in their family or friends that says vaccines are not important, or I don't want to make someone get a vaccine. So it's really judge by judge right now. It's the wild, wild west, and the law will catch up. The legislatures will start passing laws deciding the judges can withhold visitation from a parent who refuses to be vaccinated or withhold a child from someone who won't vaccinate a child. But right now, argue your best case scenario, be prepared, and try to convince the judge why your position is in the best interest of your child.
All right, so you've been doing this for about 30 years now. I would imagine that going to mediation is probably the best way to resolve something like this. What are you telling your clients here?
I'm saying act reasonable and do your best to resolve it out of court. Why take a chance that it's all or nothing in front of a judge? Maybe there are other methods. If the other parent doesn't agree with vaccinations, maybe for now the masking and the social distancing will be a temporary fix until there's some guidance. But absolutely try to work it out. Nobody's happy after court. The side who loses is going to try their best to find a way to fix it and go back, and you're going to be back and forth. Anything you can do to work it out, accommodate, listen to the concerns of the other parent, that's always good advice.
Yeah, compromise is key.
Act reasonable. We should tell all Americans yes. that when it comes to these debates on COVID vaccinations. Family attorney and author Randy Kessler, really appreciate you coming on this morning. Thanks.
Thanks for having me.